Hi there, thank you for clicking on this video and welcome. I'm going to be giving you my first impressions on Tom Ford's Black Orchid. Now, Tom Ford is a brand, I do like definitely a couple from him for sure, more so on the private end, not so much the designer end. So this is a designer fragrance from the Tom Ford collection. I feel like as a brand, it's really off-putting for me. I'm attracted to like the sense that like the quirkiness about it, but I don't know, as a brand, I'm not, it's not really my thing. But anyway, never mind about that. So this is just a little sample that I have. If you don't want to watch anybody take any first impressions of any samples, then maybe click out of this video and find one that where people are reviewing a full-size bottle. But anyway, the price ranges I got from Sephora. So a 10 ml little travel atomizer would bring you up to $65. A 30 ml bottle is $119. 50 ml bottle is about $169, and a full-size 100 ml bottle is $241. So for a designer fragrance, it is a little bit on the higher end. It's definitely like a little bit more than Dior, and I find Dior to be kind of expensive for designer fragrances. But this fragrance came out in 2006, and the group of people that made it is just a perfume company called Givaudan, yeah. And it's just, there's like a whole list of perfumers. So it could have been just one person, or it could have been 4 people, who knows. But this fragrance has quite a bit of notes on it. So it never really caught my eye to try it, but I've been told that it smells a little bit like black opium, which I'm not like the biggest fan of. When I did make a video of it, I might have had more positive things to say, but as I wore the fragrance more and more, I ended up not really liking, because I smelled too much Lily of the Valley, and white florals just kind of give me a headache. And it is a thing. Wayne Goss just explained that he has a problem with that because he's really sensitive to scent. So I think I have the same issue as well. So the top notes on this are truffle, gardenia, black currant, ylang ylang, jasmine, mandarin orange, and Amalfi lemon. The middle notes are orchid, spices, gardenia, fruity notes, ylang ylang again, and jasmine and lotus flower. And then the base notes are Mexican chocolate, patchouli, vanilla, incense amber, sandalwood, vetiver, and musk. I'm really hoping I'm going to smell the Mexican chocolate, because I love Mexican spicy chocolate. It's my thing, especially if it smells like mole sauce. Oh my God. So this is pretty much what the bottle looks like. It has this kind of print on it. There isn't anything in here. And that just tells you like the ingredients and where it was made in Switzerland. And that's where the Givaudan company is from. So I have the little thing here. I'm not going to spray too much of this because I might actually give this away. So I'm just going to try to be a little bit generous with that. So, okay. So I sprayed this on this piece of paper. Just going to let that dry a bit. Okay, so I've let this dry on a bit. As I sprayed it, I don't smell any projection. So I'm just gonna put my nose to this. A little bit nervous. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, okay, so this is really peppery. This is the first thing I smell. And I smell incense. And now I do smell a little bit of fruity tartness. It's probably, sorry about that, it's probably due to the black currant. I'm definitely smelling some black currant and some incense. I smell a tiny bit of chocolate. It's a little bit there, and it's kind of a little bit of a wine scent to it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Portrait of a Lady by Frederick Malle, except it's not as like sour as Portrait of a Lady is, and it's not that much rose. Definitely not. I definitely smell more gardenia for sure. It's a very rich, dark, smoky, gothic kind of fragrance. Yeah, kind of in that same, it's just kind of something about it just reminds me of Portrait of a Lady. Because I'm definitely smelling that incense, and I find Portrait of a Lady is like really sour, sharp rose, smoky incense kind of smell. Um, I'm not into Portrait of a Lady. I really don't like it. I know there are a lot of many people that really, really favor that fragrance. It did sell well where I used to work, but it was not favorable on me. So yeah, so since there's a lot of notes in here, I don't smell any truffle. I find that truffle doesn't have a very strong smell. I absolutely love truffles though, but that's an unusual note to have in a fragrance. I don't smell any lemon at all. Nothing. No lemon whatsoever. Or either any orange. But yeah, gardenia, spices for sure, incense, a touch of chocolate, blackcurrant for sure. Yeah, it just reminds me a little bit of like a Wiccan store. I just imagine that probably the store in the original Craft movie probably smells like this. So I'm going to spray it on my skin. I can't promise that I'm not going to wash it off. Okay, so I sprayed it a little bit on here. I'm going to put this back in because I'm probably not going to keep this. I mean, some people really like Black Orchid. But anyway, I'm going to let it smell. Okay, so it smells like Christmas, like a panettone with a lot of cinnamon and raisins. That's what it smells like right now on my skin. It's really, really smoky. It smells like, not like a chai tea like Lothar by Ben Halligan's that I've mentioned, but it's more like a, yeah, I mean, it could be a Christmassy fragrance for sure, but to me, it just smells really, really like dark for sure. Like the name Black Orchid is, I think it's a pretty good name for it. It's very, very sexy. I'm definitely going to be honest with you about that. So I'm going to let this develop on my skin and I'll come back in a few hours. Okay, so I've let this sit on my skin for a bit. I sprayed it right here and I'll let you know what that smells like. So, yeah, it's pretty linear. It hasn't really changed. Maybe a little bit more of the base is coming out, maybe more of the chocolate. So I do like that about it. But there's just so many notes. It's a little bit overwhelming for me. I know it sounds really crazy because I like, a lot of fragrances that have a lot of notes, but to me, this is like, I don't know, it's just a lot of dark elements to it. And I was kind of a goth in high school, but I preferred Hypnotic Poison by Christian Dior. That was my thing back then. But yeah, it's a little bit, yeah, it's really incensey. It's really, really spicy. If you are into like spice, heavy, dark scents, you're probably going to really like this. It has, like, it just has a bit of a wine smell to it. And like I said, like it kind of smells like some sort of like Wiccan, mystical kind of new age like store. That's what it smells like to me. Maybe they're having like a staff party and everyone's drinking wine and eating cake of some kind. Then that's like some sort of cinnamon spice coffee cake or something. That's what it smells like to me. So it's not bad. I'll be completely honest, it's not for me. It's a little bit too much of the incense in it, and incense actually does give me a headache. But it's a nice fragrance. I understand the hype about it. So anyway, thank you for watching. Stay safe wherever you are. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. And if you have not, definitely subscribe because I have way more videos coming up. And that's it for now. All right, bye.